In this episode of Barracuda Restoration, how to alter a PG Classics 1969 Barracuda Grille. I'm Angel Garrido, and I'm restoring my dad's 1969 Plymouth Barracuda Fastback. Follow along as I show you how I restore this classic 8-body muscle car to OEM standards. I include suspension, steering, differential, engine, interior, brakes, trim, and more. It's all here on Barracuda Restoration. I will be altering and installing a PG Classics front grille for my 1969 Plymouth Barracuda Fastback. Refer to the Plymouth Factory Manual for details. Originally from 1967 to 69, Cuda grills would change with minor alterations each year with single headlamps located outboard and parking lamps set into the grille on each side. For the 1969 year, Plymouth changed the Barracuda grille to ABS plastics to save money. Those grills are considered some of the rarest unobtanium in the Barracuda world. Some people try to restore them on their own with limited success, as the plastic surround has become brittle after 50 years, and the trim has become tarnished. But to DIY your trim takes some work. It involves fixing plastic cracks. They have to be filled, sanded, and painted. There is some literature out there on refinishing trims, such as Refinishing Auto Trim by Jeff Lilly. Some Cuda owners try to alter the 67 and 68 grills to fit their 69s, but they take a lot of work and never look quite right. There are a couple of shops who restore these beauties, such as Dana Price, the Trim Master in Oregon, or on the East Coast, JV, but their work, while looks good, can be expensive. So what to do? There is only one aftermarket product that I know of. PG Classics from Canada came out with their repop for the 1969 grill assembly. No matter which auto parts dealer you bought yours from, they all originate from PG Classics and they all come from China. The grill assembly is a beautiful item, but with one large problem. It is poorly engineered and needs significant alteration to fit our cars. I will show you how I made significant changes to their grill to get them to work. I will now identify the various parts of the original grill assembly. The gray plastic is the grill housing or surround. This is the grill bezel trim or outer trim made of polished anodized aluminum. Next are the grill screen inserts or egg crates. Then the grill screen bezel or inner trim. This is the turn signal light assembly, both left and right. This is the turn signal light bracket. Here are the grill screen retaining clips. And finally, the grill screen bracket. These are the parts available from PG Classics. The grill trim with pins and studs. The grill housing with an area for the turn signal assembly. The grill screen trim. The grill screen. After you have removed the right and left grill assemblies from the header of your car, begin by removing the turn signal lamp from the turn signal bracket. Use a 3/8 inch socket. remove the 4 speed nuts from the bracket base. Now remove the 2 screws on the sides of the bracket using a 1/4-inch socket. The bracket should now separate from the housing. Remove the 6 screen retaining clips, 3 on each side, holding the screen. Note how they hold on to the housing. Carefully pry up the middle of the clip to release its grip. Finish by removing the 2 screws on the screen bracket with a 1/4-inch socket. To understand the PG Classics repop problems, let's look at the original grill assembly. On the back side, notice the pins are really short. They are all level with the housing. On one side of the housing there is no reinforcement, but the opposite side has a piece that is relatively small. Notice the inner trim is riveted to the housing. The PG Classics repop is not. Problem number 1. These pins on the outer grill trim go into the holes on the header. But notice one pin on the passenger side grill does not line up with the hole in the header. It's off by 3 inches. What engineer made that mistake? Problem 2. The studs on the outer grill trim that go through the housing are too long as they butt up against the header. They should be flush or miss the header extensions. Problem 3. Some of the holes in the housing don't line up with the studs on the outer grill trim. So you have to make some of the holes bigger for the housing to fit properly. Problem 4. The turn signal bracket holes do not line up with the outer grill trim bracket pins. You have to drill bigger holes on one side and separate holes on the other side for the bracket to sit properly. Problem 5. The extensions on the side of the housing that help hold the turn signal bracket are too big. They force the turn signal bracket to squeeze the housing, not allowing the screen to fit. Problem 6. On the end of the housing is a brace or reinforcement. It is too big and hits the fender and won't allow the header pins to line up. That has to be shaved away. To begin the PG grill alteration, drill the header hole. Place a piece of tape on the passenger side of the header and mark where you plan to drill a 3/16 inch hole. Be very careful. Test to fit. Trim the housing reinforcement. I used a Dremel tool with a cutting disc. Again, test to fit on the car. You will see most of the stud holes are lined up on the trim, but some are not. You will need to drill out the off-center holes on the plastic housing. Again, I used a Dremel tool, but this time with a small grinding stone sanding drill bit. Next, cut the grill trim studs so that they are flush with the plastic housing. These studs stick up way too high as they butt up against the header. Again, I used a Dremel tool with a cutting disc. Be sure to cut only the short studs, not the long header studs. Note, I used trigger clamps to help me see if my cutting the studs was enough. You want it smooth and flat. The bracket holes on the top line up. The bottom don't. The holes at the top are too small. Use a drill with a proper size bit to correct the problem. You can see the light assembly bracket is squeezing the housing. Thus, the housing studs need to be trimmed to relieve pressure. Once again, I used a Dremel tool with a cutting disc. Notice the notch on the lamp has to line up with the notch on the bracket. The notch is toward the bottom. Now attach the bracket to the housing with the 2 screws. The long studs on the outer grill trim are smooth. You need to cut some threads into them using metal speed nuts. You can do this after you place the grill assembly onto the header, but if you want to use nylon nuts, you need to cut them before you install the grill assembly. Nylon nuts are recommended if you worry about rusting speed nuts later. Painting the grill screen should be done now before assembly. Clean the metal screen with soap and water along with a degreaser. Use a primer, then trim black. This is the factory color. PG Classics grill housing comes in black. M Code Cudas came with black housing from the factory. The black ones were not painted, but made from black plastic. All other Barracudas were light argent in color, not textured. You can paint the PG Classics with that light argent color using Mopar Muscle Car wheel spray paint in argent silver. First, put in the grille screen inner trim. Put in the grille screen. Attach the 3 grille screen clips on each side. Next, attach the grille screen bracket using a 1/4 inch socket. Do not over-tighten, as it may break or strip the plastic holes. Now you can attach the turn signal lamp bracket. Make sure the notch is toward the bottom of the grille. Put on all nuts on the lamp assembly brackets. Now it's time to put in the turn signal assembly. Make sure that the wire is not frayed. If you need a new one, they are available in both left and right hand side parts. Also, new lenses and light parts are available from Classic Industries. Be sure to replace the turn signal bulb to save you grief later. Attach the 2 nuts to hold the turn signal assembly to the bracket. Putting in the grille assembly is pretty straightforward. The driver's side seems to go in easier. Put the grille screw speed nuts or nylon nuts on loose and adjust the grille as needed. When aligned, tighten firm but not too tight. Connect the turn signal plugs. Be sure to use dielectric grease for a better electrical contact. Also consider putting on a separate ground wire from the back of the lamp to the radiator frame. And lastly, attach the headlight bezel with the 2 screws to the frame. Well, there you have it. It isn't perfect, but you'll have a better looking vehicle for an item that is unobtanium in our Barracuda world.
And for more information, be sure to visit my website, www.barracudarestoration.com. Thanks for watching Barracuda Restoration.
Plymouth is out to win you over this year. Follow your heart to your Plymouth dealer today.